protesting so that we can get the equal pay. We also want to do stop the outsourcing the jobs. They're outsourcing all our jobs. They closed already 60% of our workforce, and it's growing. It's a marginalization of our employees. The attendance policy is a huge issue. Every single thing like that. We just want what was promised to us. They bring us on these jobs in hopes of, you know, high commissions, big payouts, living in San Francisco, and then they mark down everything. They slash everything down. So all we want is what's fair. And so here today, we're here to show our support to everybody here today. Let them know that this has to stop now. This is greed. And like they say, hogs, when they get to greed, they get slaughtered. So come on, guys, let's support the cause. 22,000 people strong. We're going to go all over the U.S.
And what's your name?
My name is Robert Anguiano.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a flagship brand ambassador at the one Powell store here, the flagship store, the #1 store here. So, you know, we can build behemoths like this, but we can't pay our employees. That's something that needs to change. You know, the CEO of the company took, what did he make, $28 million last year? $28 million, think about that. That man makes $17,000 an hour. And we're here just wanting, you know, to keep our pay.
So how does somebody live in the Bay Area on, and what's the average, $16 an hour? I mean, how do you make it? How does a worker?
The poverty rate in the Bay Area, I believe it starts now at 50,000. Like, it's something ridiculous. I know when they asked Randall Stephenson, how are people going to have a living wage? He says, well, it's very expensive to live in San Francisco. He said, I don't control the real estate market. You don't control the real estate market, but you control the wages that you pay people in San Francisco. And I get it. You know, we're all fighting the good fight, but you also got to account for that type of wage disparity. We're so far off. It's ridiculous. Like, why did it have to come to this? You know, they want to dismantle the unions. They want to do everything like that. We need this type of resolutions, and we need to have it now. And
do you have solidarity in your store among the workers?
Excuse me?
Solidarity in your store among the workers?
Definitely. We're happy to report nobody stayed. Only the managers are, and it's their right, but we have 100% solidarity. Everybody's out here. They're picketing. They're showing support. We're going to be out here 3 days strong. And just to let everybody know, you know, we're not going away. We're here to stay, and we want change. We want it now.
Kim Grogan. And so we're out here, we want fair pay, better health care, not paying all those high prices for our health care. We want better attendance policy, stop outsourcing our jobs. Man, we just want AT&T to give us our fair share. They're not being fair with us. We work too hard. We hold this company down. We work too hard. We just want our fair wages. It's too costly to live out here in San Francisco. We want our money.
And how long do you work for AT&T?
7 years. Yeah, 7 whole years, so barely. But I commute in, I take 2 hours to get here every day. It's costly every single day. I get out here, 2 hours out of my life commuting in, 2 hours going home. It costs a lot of money. I'm barely making it more than Carl's Jr. employees. That's a problem. So, yes, survival of the fittest, and I'm barely surviving.
My name is Joe Martinez. I'm a representative at the Mission Street store in San Francisco. We're here to be able to fight for a fair contract, better benefits, more pay. All the time in the last few years, everything has been going down. The company itself is getting more and more greedy, spending more, buying more companies, but yet not giving what we need, what we actually are fighting for. We're also fighting for the retirees. They're losing their benefits also. So we're here to be able to put up the good fight.
And what are the conditions for AT&T mobility workers today?
So right now, I mean, conditions itself, we haven't even had a contract for about 3 months. February 11th was the last time that we had our contract. So we're actually fighting for all of that. It's a tough game, but we're here, stay strong, all together, united as one, strong union.
You're at the Mission store. Did people go out today, this afternoon?
So there was a lot of customers in the store, a few by the time we ended up leaving at noon, but everybody stayed strong together. We all walked out, and they actually got what we're looking for. That store closed down. They shut down at noon. No more business at that location.
Are we ready to fight? Are we ready to strike? Are we ready to fight?
Gloria Lariva, I'm from CWA 39521, and they're on strike now, so some of us are out here from other locals supporting the AT&T workers. Very important, and of course they'll be picketing tomorrow and Sunday too.
And also, your members are also under attack, fighting for contract and better conditions.
Well, we're about to enter into contract negotiations at the Chronicle. For sure, everyone's facing rising healthcare costs, very low raises, and layoffs, ridiculous layoffs. But here, the workers right now are chanting no points because they get dinged all the time if they're late or if they have an absence. They get these points which makes them subject to firing. And that's what they're saying, they don't want the points.
And a lot of these workers say they have to commute 2 hours here, 2 hours back. Workers can't afford to even live where they're working. I mean, the cost of commuting. Is that a problem for all workers in this?
I think that the struggle for an 8-hour day has to resume again, because really the 8-hour day has been extended greatly by overtime that people have to work constantly. Also the transport, the fact that people have to go so far to get to work. The cost of housing in the city or wherever they're living in California makes it very, very hard to have a 10-hour day. You know, and then we spend most of our time at work, very little of our free time. I don't know about your sleep, but it's hard too.
What should people do who want to support this struggle?
Go to the CWA website and find out how to support. There's all kinds of ways. There's listings of pickets. There's what service to cut if you want to boycott them economically. There's a lot of things people can do, and we should. When I was leaving work to come here, I was just saying to people, they make billions off people's labor, and it's getting harder and harder. I mean, I think there's also the issue, the critical issue of health care. It cuts into our wages all the time. And that's a bigger issue that I think the unions need to get involved in, is, you know, government-provided health care without any extra taxes. In fact, cut them for the workers.
We're protesting for good jobs and good health care, good benefits. We work hard, we deserve it.
What's your name?
My name is Ifani.
How long have you worked for AT&T?
I've worked for AT&T for 17 years.
Fair pay! Fair pay! We want fair pay! We want fair pay!
My name is Larry Yee, I'm Secretary Treasurer, Local 9410. We're here today at the call of 12 o'clock deadline for AT&T settlement, and I guess making a good offer to our members for better pay, not outsourcing our jobs, and also protecting our workers. So we're here on a national strike. This is AT&T Mobility, which covers 38 states, that covers 22,000 AT&T Mobility members. We're joined by also the CWA of District 9 with another 17,000 members. So we're here at one pound.
What do we want? Contract! What do we want? Now!
My name is Ruben. I am a splicing technician here in San Francisco. I work for AT&T. Today's strike is all about corporate greed. We have members inside this particular store here in San Francisco, one of the most expensive cities in the world, and these people here are making a little over $16.50 an hour. How can anybody survive in today's economy on that type of a salary? You have the CEO, Randall Stephenson, after all compensations and all his bonuses, makes an excess of $17,000 an hour, 16.5 an hour here, and these people got to still pay their benefits. It's all about corporate greed. It's all about the unjust that corporate America has done. It's a shame in today's economy. People can't find good, honest working jobs. It's a struggle. People don't even have enough money to pay for their utilities, their food, housing, and it's just a shame. It shouldn't happen today. AT&T is making in excess of $1 billion a month profit after they pay everybody. That's what they make a month. They cannot pay these people. They can say that they cannot afford their health care. Their contract has expired a couple months ago, and it shouldn't have. AT&T doesn't want, or likes to have, I should say, the dollar amount. They want their customers to pay for all their products and services, yet they're not willing to pay the people who actually do all the work. It's not the executives, it's the people at the stores who sell all the products. It's all the technicians, all the DirecTV people who come to your home and install and repair all your products and services that these people sell, and AT&T is not willing to give them an honest earning wage. They say we can't afford it, but yet the executives can afford themselves to give themselves bonuses. This is just what it's all about. It's corporate greed, and it's a shame, it's a crime here in 2017 in the United States of America.
And what can people do who want to support your struggle? What do you think people should do?
We want people to call AT&T, call Randall Stephenson and say, hey, I am paying my bill for a reason. I'm paying for products and services. Pay your people justly. Stop closing call centers in the United States of America, be it in Alabama, be it in Concord, California, or wherever in the United States. Stop sending all these calls and jobs to Canada, Mexico, the Philippines, India. That's what they're doing, is they're destroying America. And AT&T says, hey, we're a good company, we employ good people. Not in the States you don't, maybe somewhere else, but you're destroying the common thread of the fabric of the United States, which is, hey, we're all together, we're all one, we're one nation. Treat everybody with dignity and respect.